All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rikakwadash. Want to give double honor to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who do rule and teach well. We want to give a peace and salutations to all you Akim out there pushing this truth across the four winds, you know, so we can seal the elect and make it to the kingdom. All right, it's the brother Uriah here with the brother
Yala.
You know, Lord willing, coming back to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, to feed the body and edify the sheep in all spirit, faith, truth, sincerity, and doctrine. All right, and you know, we wanted to go in about this guy. You know, was a rapper, Offset, Takeoff, Salaki, the water. You know, this guy Takeoff dying in Houston, man. You know, but you know, me and the brother was talking, man. You know how could we, you know, get that or like make that into something that's edifying, man. You know. And we just got to talking through the spirit, man, you know, have a spiritual conversation, man. And, you know, we came to the conclusion, man, you know, that, you know, it's really a distraction, you know, it's really a distraction, man, you know, because, you know, while all of you niggas, you know, and when I say niggas, I mean 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, you know, while you're focusing on trying to solve this murder case, you know, don't forget that we're in November, right? November is what? Election time, right? And the people that are going to be elected into these office, man, all right, are going to be plotting, you know, against your souls, man. Really, you know, plotting to take your souls, man. You know, with this, you know, setting up this CBDC, all right, and ultimately that MOTB, man. You know, that Karagma.
Right. So, yeah.
Want to say something?
No, hey, you're right. That's while they pulling the wool over the world's eyes, they really, you know, doing something behind the scenes. You know, that's how the devil get down. You know, hit you with the bread and circus. Everybody watching the games, they caught up in, you know, mirth, but really, hey, it's serious business, man. That's why I say in First Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, that sudden destruction shall come upon them. You know, I'm roughly paraphrasing why they saying peace and safety. You know, sudden destruction come up upon them. We may have to grab that, but you know, that's the case with the condition of the people in the world. What you got?
Well, I'm gonna bring out this scripture here. This Second Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11, and it reads, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices."
Right, and Satan, you know, not, you know, the spiritual demon Satan, well, the physical counterpart of Satan, to do the bidding of the will of the Lord on his left-hand side is Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. All right, beginning with their elite Ish families, you know, Ish banking families, you know, that rule the world. All right, they do the bidding of the spiritual demon Satan. All right, so, you know, just to bring that out, and he's getting the advantage over, you know, the majority of the people through his deception. All right, but it's saying here he ain't gonna get the advantage over us because we're not ignorant. We go into that word ignorant, it means not to know. All right, and we have been given the spirit, you know, to know, you know, and to research and, you know, and to dig in. All right, we try to shed light on what this devil is doing, you know, to hopefully wake up the elect of our people. All right, because we're not ignorant of his devices. Right, and when you go into that word devices, it goes into an evil plot, you know, on purpose. Conspiracies, if you will. You know, right now they're trying to demonize, you know, the truth about, you know, the Ish people. That's the main thing they don't want you talking about. All right, them not being the people. You know, and this is a lot of distractions, you know, to try to throw you off from that, you know. But it's you know, the truth is coming out, man. The Lord is actually, you know, winning. You know, what you got?
Yeah, no, but just like what you said, as far as us being in the know, so we're not ignorant of Satan's devices because the Lord has blessed and gifted us with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. We have the light so we can see in the darkness. We see what's really going on in the, you know, in the dark, you know, throughout the, you know, in the midst of all this wickedness in the world, you know, but our people don't see, you know, 2/3 from the nation of Israel, man. The scripture says what? my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
God.
You know.
Isaiah 4 and 6.
Yeah. And then even though the Lord, you know, set up his men to go out and freely give you the truth and warn you, you still don't, you know, you still fan your hand, you know, you still won't hearken. You know, and that's why you know, not only will the Heavenly Father send his son Yahweh Shai to come back as a thief in the night and creep up on you people, right? But first he's gonna send Esau Edom, man. You know, like a thief in the night to creep up on you people, man. You know?
Yeah, and particularly you know, Israel, all right, you Jakes. That's why it's called the time of Jacob trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 7. You know, it's mainly pertaining to the 12 tribes. Now it's gonna come upon the world in general, but Israel in particular, right? Because the Lord got a bone to pick with you wicked Israelites, man. All right, because salvation is for the nation of Israel, but 2/3 is not gonna hearken. All right, Zechariah the 13th chapter, they're gonna cut off and die.
Look at the scripture. This side of the book is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Spiritual. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 8. And it reads, and you got it. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
God, you read that first part again.
God. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Right. You know, that wicked is talking about Esau Edom. All right, the so-called white man, beginning with their top wicked elite ish families, man, at the top. You know, that's running the world through monetary means. They own everything, you know, that could be owned. They own the minds of the people. You know, these politicians, you know, they got them in their back pocket. So, you know, he being revealed through the spirit of the Lord's mouth, which is through his prophets. All right, teachers and elders, primarily that a great millstone, coming with the 100% truth for you, for you. All right, and that's how it's happening, man. You know, but 2/3 ain't gonna, you know, they gonna fan the hand at what we doing. All right, that's why it goes back to Proverbs, the first chapter, around the 26th verse, because they chose not to fear the Lord. These great calamities gonna come upon them.
That's right.
All right, you gotta fear the Lord, man, because hey, what happened to old boy Takeoff, man, that can happen to anybody, man. You know.
Yeah.
And like the Lord controls the issues from death. Now they say he wasn't directly involved with the shooting, but really, you know, the Lord had it set up to where he found himself in that predicament, man. Yeah. One way or the other, man.
It was his time.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. You know, Jake get all bent out of shape about, you know, a death because they don't understand death. They don't understand what death is and what comes after that, man. You know, you don't really die. You really go to sleep, man. You know, but that's a whole other, you know, a lesson.
Well, that same temptation is coming upon them as well, man. All right, the whole world. All right, the hour of temptation, Revelation 3 and 11. All right, that shall come upon the whole world to try them that dwell upon the earth, which is mainly going to say that charagma. All right, temptation goes into trials and tests. All right, so all you Israelites is going to be tested. All right, regardless of what you believe the truth or not. That's why I say in Romans the 3rd chapter, what if some did not believe? All right, shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? All right, so what we believe in is still going to have an effect, man. All right, the word of the Lord is still going to come to pass, man. These prophecies still going to happen, you know. So whether Jake listen or not, hey, it's going to be to your own detriment. We just get the blood off our hands, man. Like it says in Ezekiel, I think, 3rd chapter.
That's right.
What you got?
2 Thessalonians 2 and 9. And it reads, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
Yeah. All right, we just said that in 2 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter. You know how he's the physical counterpart of spiritual demon Satan. He comes in the power and workings of Satan, man. All right, they do these different sacrifices behind the scenes, drink that adrenochrome, and they get opened up to that 4th dimension, man, and get revelations on certain things, on how to build these certain technologies and whatnot.
Yeah, you're talking to those angels, which they call demons, on the left-hand side, man. You know, and guess what, man? Them angels is lying to Esau right about now, man. You know, brothers bring that out all the time. You know, but this devil is being set up to fail as well. You know, because this is all the Lord's movie, man. All right, and the Lord revealed to us how this movie how it's going, how it started, how it's going, and how it's going to end. You know?
Right.
So, you know, all of these things that are happening, man, are just distractions, man. You know, pretty much.
If you can get that first Thessalonians 5th chapter, starting at the top.
Okay, let's see. Where's this? Let's see. First Thessalonians chapter 5 and start at the top.
Okay.
First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. But of the times and of the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Right. That's how the Lord coming. All right. And we understand that perfectly, man. All right. The Lord got these people in gross darkness. Like it says in 1 Thessalonians, the 60th chapter. I mean, Salaki. Like it says in Isaiah, the 60th chapter. For darkness shall cover the earth and gross darkness the people. Roughly paraphrasing. You know. But it says the light of the Lord shall be seen upon thee. All right. Which is his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which is the stability of our times, pursuant to Isaiah the 33rd chapter 6th verse. All right. So we understand perfectly, man, the Lord coming like a thief, man, on these people. All right. A thief come in the nighttime in darkness. All right. Under the cover of darkness to perform more, perfectly. You know what I'm saying? You want to come in the nighttime. All right, and that's the society. It represents the nighttime. People is in a dead state of mind. They sleep out here, especially Israel, man. You know, you got more Edomites and other nations that understand the truth of what's going on and prepping and doing all this and that. But Jake in the hood ain't doing shit for preparation, man. But besides twerking and OnlyFans, trying to be a celebrity, trying to be the all this shit that Jake is involved in, man.
Don't forget generational wealth. You know, Jake is focusing on that too, man. And that's not going to save you in the day of the Lord. The Lord said, riches are not going to save you in that time.
Riches profit not in the day of destruction. Come. And you got excuses, y'all. You know, we in transit. We got a child with us, so if you hear a little background noise,
got a little babe.
Yeah. So we're not trying to talk too loud, while she sleeping, but it's a little bit more now.
Verse 2, it says, For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as of travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Right. Key word, sudden. All right. Sudden destruction is going to come upon them. Yep. Why they saying peace and safety?
All of a sudden, right?
Yeah. Because the so-called pandemic got lifted. You can walk around with Future, like Future said, mask off. So Jake feeling comfortable and think it's all over and it's sweet. But not unbeknownst to them, diesel fuel is running out, which is used to operate everything. If that break down, hey, that's gonna take food prices to the moon. And a lot of your wholesale items and necessity items ain't gonna be seen on the shelves. Things, it's gonna pretty much bring the economy to a halt.
Yeah, unemployment is gonna be crazy, like overnight.
Right. Yeah.
Because a lot of these jobs, even the job I work at, we have to organize things and set things up and sort things out and put it on the pallet, wrap it up, and get it ready for the trucks to come pick it up. You see what I'm saying? And without those trucks, man, we can't fulfill our contract that we have with these bigger companies that are paying us to do that. And a lot of companies are like that, especially here in Wisconsin, man. Yeah. So if that diesel fuel stops, or the price goes too high, where that these truckers can't afford it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's gonna, like the brother mentioned, that's gonna stop everything, bro. Buses, planes. Right. Trains, everything.
You need that to operate farm equipment.
Yep.
Tractors and all that. And then you got the railroad strike that's still looming. A lot of, So and that's just one aspect of things breaking down. But it just goes to show you these people are unprepared, man, mentally, spiritually, which is the the vocal point of preparedness is that of the mind, you know, of the spirit.
Yep.
You know, it's one thing to get everything, your ducks in a row with food and necessities, but how your spirit, you know what I'm saying? Because ultimately it's gonna come down to your faith, what level you're on in terms, you know. But I think that's, well, one more verse.
Yeah, con. Back in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 4, and it reads, "But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief in the night."
Yeah, we ain't in darkness, you know. Though we are in darkness, you know, in this world, you know. But the scriptures say, "Be ye in the world, but not of the world."
And the scriptures also say we are the light of the world too. You know,
Yeah.
the Lord, look at that, 144 and 9. Call out Yabashim al-Shai, you know, right? We just made that statement. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
hey man, hey, Thawadi Yabashim al-Shai, man. You know, the Lord has gifted us with this light, man. You know, and the Lord said, what? A light cannot be hid. What? Well, like in a bushel. Salaki, I'm butchering that.
Right.
You know,
but you put it on like a stand so everybody can, you know, come in and receive light.
Right. So that everybody, so that everybody can see. You can see in the darkness. You know. But Jake don't take advantage of that, man. Jake love darkness, man. You know, they don't want their deeds to be, their evil deeds to be reproved, man.
I guess,
you know,
John 3rd chapter.
So Jake like to, stay engulfed in these distractions, bro. You know what I mean? But that's okay, man. It's a scripture that says, "The Lord knoweth how to deliver the righteous out of temptations,
and to reserve the wicked for the day of destruction,
to be judged." You see? So that's what's really happening with 2/3, man. You know, these what they call them Black Twitter, internet detectives, trying to figure out what's going on with this, what's going on with that, man. And these are the same people that when they come across the videos of the men of the Lord, the prophets, man, okay, trying to warn and let them know what's coming, all right, and give them instructions, thus saith the scriptures, thus saith the Lord, right? They scoff, right? They skip right past, or they leave some type of scoffing type of comment, talking crap, So that's why, hey man, look, what's coming to these people, man? Hey, it's coming,
I would say the only good distraction has been with the Kyrie and Kanye situation. That's a distraction that's kind of, because it's leading Jake to question, like, the Ish people. And then question themselves, like, okay, well, could this be true? Shedding light on the truth,
Right.
And that's the reason why they trying to stomp it out and get people to apologize. But then that's leading to more questions. They're like, dang, so why they can't
question y'all? You know what I mean?
Right. So that's gonna lead people down to do research and all that. So that's the only good distraction I can see out of everything. But do we have more precepts though?
You know what? I got a Revelation right quick. Revelation chapter 12 and verse 12, and it reads, all right, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he know that he hath but a short time."
Right. And that devil ain't talking about, a red man with horns under the ground is going, come and just, no, that whole Christian theology and all of that. No, it ain't talking about that. It's talking about Diablo. Devil in the Greek is Diablos, meaning deceiver and false accuser, which that's the devil, is Esau Edom. All right, starting with their wicked elite. All right, they coming down with great wrath because they know their kingdom is being demolished, man, with this word. All right, they see the prophets waking up, which is the key sign of their downfall. All right, and soon, man, it's gonna be just they gonna come stern with it, and try to really force people into and it's gonna be comply or die at some point, man. Persecution, and it starts with us, man. But
I think that was it, man.
That's all.
Point been made, Made. But hey, look, Lord willing, this is edifying to the body and the fed the sheep through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rikakwadash. Shalom, the honor to our apostles and elders, and, Shalom and the Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.